Good morning and welcome to the Dave in the Morning Show. DaveInTheMorning.com. I'm Dave. It's Tuesday, August 3rd, 2010. Welcome. How's everybody doing today? I have been in school. I'm back from school. I'm ready to start work again. Big thumbs up. You betcha. You betcha. In fact, I was in a part of the country where they say that. You betcha. They're very nice people. They were very, very nice people. Maybe they may even have a phrase for it, you know, how nice they are. They kind of brag, and it's true, they are. The only problem I saw is they're so nice that when people come to merge onto the highways, you'll be driving along, and the people will stop like, no, go ahead, come on. You know, instead of letting the people merge find their spot, they're like, no, come in, it's good. I'm not in any rush, just take my spot. Kind of makes driving interesting there. Too nice on the roads. I mean, I grew up around New York, you know, it's a whole different set of rules. But it works there for them. Anyway, I saw that Research in Motion, that's BlackBerry phones, RIM, is in trouble in the Middle East, in the Gulf states. And I don't mean Gulf states like Florida Gulf states, you know, Florida, Louisiana. I mean like they're in trouble. I mean Gulf states like, you know, Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, the UAE, etc. They have these BlackBerry phones, and RIM has something really cool. They can encrypt text messages, or not text messages, emails, and that's their key to success. By encrypting their emails, you can't read my emails unless you have my phone. Cool, right? Which makes them popular with corporations and lawyers and even military to some degree because the messages are secure. Well, they're secure, all right, so secure that these governments in the Middle East don't like them, so they're going to ban the technology. Which should come as no surprise to anybody who's traveled over there. You know, you're talking about countries that pay people. They pay people to, every book that comes in or every newspaper that comes in, they open them and they take a pen, a black magic marker, and they X out words they don't like. That word's not allowed in our country. Gone. I can't make up stuff like that. They really do that. So censorship is alive and well in a lot of the world. You know, you can't watch my show in different parts of the world. You can't. I'm not allowed on. I guess I am, you know, controversial. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because I'm on YouTube and they don't let YouTube on there. I think that's probably it. Right? Anyway, it's very strange. Well, while I'm researching the show on Blackberries, because I have a Blackberry. Check. I saw a picture of Rupert Murdoch. Rupert was trying to put together, I guess he did put together a deal to have an Arabic-speaking news show. I mean, he worked a deal with this guy called Prince, I'm looking down to read his name, Prince Alwaleed bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. So he's a Saudi prince, right? Saud's the clue. Al Saud's the clue. So he's the grandson of the big Saud, the guy who formed Saudi Arabia. Right. What's interesting about this guy is his name kind of rang a bell. At least his face did. His name doesn't ring a bell. He's the guy that after September 11th, I'm positive he's the guy after September 11th, gave $10 million to the city of New York, and Rudy Giuliani turned it down. I know that's the guy. So I looked it up, and in fact, it's the same guy. See, what happened is he gave $10 million to the city for the victims of September 11th. And he said, you know, maybe the U.S. should look at some of its policies towards the Middle East as cause. Whoa, up. And Rudy rightfully turned a check back to this guy. All right. And this guy also gave $27 million to Palestinian martyrs. Well, that's what they called them. The Saud family had a telethon, and I guess this guy felt compelled to give $27 million, more than twice as much as he gave to the victims, or tried to give to the victims of September 11th. So he gave $27 million to martyrs in Palestine who, had family members blow themselves up trying to kill Israelis. Nice. Way to go, buddy. So, again, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. He's just been in a picture with Rupert Murdoch, right? So, He's also, on the bright side, he's given $20 million to Harvard, and he has his picture with the Harvard president, and $20 million to Georgetown. He's got his picture with the Georgetown president to fund studies. I mean, these are large grants. These colleges have a lot of money, but $20 million is a nice kickstart, isn't it, for a college? For Islamic Middle Eastern studies, type of East meets West studies, I guess. I don't know. And that's probably a good thing. He thinks it's a good thing. It might not be a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. The more you understand about people, the better the world is. So he's done that. Again, but oh yeah. I read this too. He has a big boat, like 280 feet long, but it's not big enough. And it has a freaking helicopter. I have a freaking helicopter. Bring the helicopter in. Bring in the helicopter on the back of the boat. But that's not big enough. Nope, he wants a freaking aircraft carrier. 580 some feet long his new boat's going to be. That is a boat, right? And I've been on lots of boats, and I can tell you 580 feet is a big boat. Big boat. And with this boat, he'll have a big boat. Because that's the type of guy he is. Because the 747 airplane isn't big enough either. So he's bought an A380. You know that double-decker gigantic airplane? Well, if you want to take a little puddle, if you want to go from Riyadh to Paris, what better to fly on than an A380? You know? Why go second class when you can own first class? That's what I always say. So he has this A380. So who is this guy? Who is this guy next to Rupert Murdoch? Some Saudi prince with all his oil money? No, he's a shrewd investor, apparently. The Economist had his doubts, but most people just assume and take for face value that this guy is a shrewd investor. And I can tell you, after watching some interviews with him, he's smart, he's energetic, he's personable, he seems well-meaning. All true. I'm saying this, and likable. And generally, I would say I don't like people that buy A380s, but not bad. Not bad. Here's the rub. Fox News comes across to me, and maybe to you, as really anti. They try to get you to have emotion when you watch their show. Here's the deal. This prince owns 7% of Newscorp. 7% is a large stake in this company. It's a large stake in Newscorp because Rupert Murdoch's family is the only group that owns more than that. So Alwaleed owns a lot of Newscorp and has influence over Newscorp. In fact, he's bragged about how he has influence and can change the tone of stories by making a phone call to Rupert. And he has. So while you're watching Fox News, why you would, I don't know, but while you're watching Fox News, and most people like Fox News over other news because it's fair and balanced, remember who owns Fox News. And remember what the agenda really is. Or what the agenda could be. Right? Rupert Murdoch's agenda is simple. Make money. Make lots and lots of money. And I have no reason to doubt that Dave, has no reason to doubt that this prince's agenda is just to make money. But there's lots of people on Fox News, including some of their commentators, who doubt everything, who see conspiracy in everything. And what conspiracy would you see with the Saudi prince owning a large stake in Fox News? Ask yourself that, please. Next time you turn it on, you see Rudy Giuliani on there, who turned down money from this guy, sitting up on Fox News pitching something. Or Newt Gingrich's up on Fox News pitching something. Talking about how bad Islam is. Think about that. Think about it. When there's an Islamic man who's a 7% owner in Fox. I'm truly okay with it. I think it's fine. In fact, it's probably not a bad thing. It's probably a good thing. But you guys need to know about it. I'm glad you know about it now. Please tell your friends about it. Please tell your friends that 7% of Fox News is owned by a Saudi prince. That's all I gotta say. I'm Dave, DaveInTheMorning.com. See ya!